Welcome everyone to Heritage Wrestling Alliance Spectrum, the Thursday night show. To watch Tina Ferrari, the only superstar to come out of Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling to ever do anything with her life besides porn or infomercials. And she's on her way to the ring, her first match in the Heritage Wrestling Alliance. This is Spectrum, where the smack talk is down and the action is on. Here in the Heritage Wrestling Alliance every Thursday night. Carl Jackson at ringside. And Tina Ferrari's going to have her hands full this week. Someone that's establishing herself as quite the superstar. Here she is, Anna of Arundel. She is something. She's got the moves, she's got the wrestling ability, and the unbelievable speed in that ring. Anna of Arundel, of course, her sister Elsa, they've got to be thinking about getting into that tournament to decide who will be the inaugural Heritage Wrestling Alliance Women's Champion. Can you imagine if it came down between Anna and Elsa in the finals? It could happen. But a win here, either by Tina Ferrari or Anna, would definitely help them out, and there's the bell. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm at ringside by myself, but very soon Marcus Caldwell will be joining the broadcast team here in the Heritage Wrestling Alliance. Marcus Caldwell, a fine, young, up-and-coming commentator. I'm not talking about a commentator, folks, who's a complete hypocrite. Yeah, good old JR in 1989. This is WCW, and here, folks, we wrestle. Now, fast forward to 1993. This is the WWF, ladies and gentlemen. We don't have balding superstars here, and here we wrestle. So let me get this straight, JR. You use the same pot shots, you just change the letters around depending on who's signing your paycheck. You know what? I would have the people signing your paycheck maybe help you out with that failed barbecue sauce company that you just can't seem to get off the ground. Of course, Jim Moss, ladies and gentlemen, known for stabbing Jesse Ventura in the back. He would never put him over because, well, he didn't want to put over those WWF commentators. So anytime Jesse would say something outlandish, Ross would ignore it. Again, fast forward to the 90s where the WWF was the #1 company, according to Bell's Palsy Boy. All right, folks, let's get back to the action. We forget about the commentator who looks like a ventriloquist where you can hear sounds coming out of his mouth, but you don't see that mouth moving. I'll tell you, maybe JR can take over for Jeff Dunham now that he's been fired by the WWE. Tina Ferrari with a big move on Anna of Arundel. Anna with an armbar. Tina getting out of it real quick. Headlock on Anna. Oh, big backflip. Tina Ferrari, her problem was she worked for a guy named Dave McClain. He was the idiot that was the head of Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling. Fast forward to 2000, he started WOW, Women of Wrestling. The first season, tremendous numbers. What happens? He wants, during the summer months, to go to syndication, or to show the rebroadcasts on different television affiliates. And he didn't feel that it was fair that he has to pay to rebroadcast. Guess what, McLean? Everyone has to do that. Everybody loves Raymond. Syndication, there's a certain fee they have to pay. So what's he do? He takes his ball, goes home. About 32 to 36 girls in Women of Wrestling are out of a job because this moron doesn't want to pay a fee in syndication and rebroadcasting. The only way you can get away from him, McLean, is have, you know, instead of going by seasons, have your girls wrestle all year round. That would be too smart of a thing to do, I guess. Back body drop on Anna of Arundel. Tina Ferrari is really showing why she was the Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling champion. Again, Tina Ferrari really made a name for herself. She didn't have to go into the adult video world. Whatever happened to Tiffany Mellons anyway? She didn't have to go into infomercials like Roxy Ashton. Oh, beautiful submission maneuver here, and she could have her. I really didn't know Tina Ferrari to be a submission wrestler, but she is really adding some things to her repertoire here. And Tina Ferrari, oh, Anna not wanting to say I quit, so Tina going Do another attack. Tina Ferrari now going to the second turnbuckle. Monkey flip. She's got her. No, just a 2 count. Big body slam coming up here. Drove her into that mat. And that's it. Tina Ferrari with a big victory over Anna of Arndale. And this has got to put her right up there in the rankings and in a great position for the women's tournament coming up to decide the inaugural Heritage Wrestling Alliance Women's Championship. Folks, right now we're going to go to the event center. Murray Hodson, who had a problem with that New York company in the 90s, but guess what? The problem was solved. He won the lawsuit, proving they were guilty. You don't settle when you're not guilty. Let's go to Murray Hodson in the event center.